Last Xerjoff fragrance I got, Louis whatever it was, is just straight ass. It's not wearable, and for those of you who are going to be in the comment section saying, Neeb, it's a great fragrance, cool, but it's not wearable. Now they're coming out with another Louis fragrance and a Torino 25. Also, in other news, Mancera is coming out with a fragrance that actually looks pretty bomb. What's going on, guys? My name is Neeb. Welcome back to AROMATIX. Today we're going to be talking about some new releases, including a Mancera fragrance. They kind of been just like flying under the radar. Maybe the creative aspect of it, they just got tired of duping. We'll see what this one is. Aside from that, we've got two new Xerjoff fragrances. The last couple releases from Xerjoff has just been kind of funky. Louis fragrance, dude, you guys, I don't know what the hell that was. And then the Torino 23 is a letdown, and 24 and all that shit. Anyways, we're going to have a 25. The note breakdown looks pretty interesting. Louis Vuitton is releasing the China series, which I talked about in another video, and also Ombre Levant. And they're probably doing that because they're seeing these two just get a shit ton of hype, the whole blonde amber bullshit. And I wouldn't be surprised that blonde amber is going to start releasing fragrances, because believe it or not, when you guys think that it's just dupes, destroying the market, no, this stimulates the market. It actually makes people go and discover even blonde amber. Nobody was even fucking looking at blonde amber, and now everyone's lining up to buy either the dupes or the original. Just take Blue Talisman as an example. They came out with an extrait, which, by the way, one spray lasts the entire fucking day and projects. It's actually really strong. Why did they do that? Why? Moving on. Shout outs to iFragrance, where I got most of this information from. Let's start with the Mancera. It's called Ombre Tonka. And I thought it was going to include a leather tonka bean, but it's actually pistachio, oud, and bergamot. And in the mid, there's tonka, rose de mai, amberwood, and then in the base, benzoin and patchouli. I don't know about you guys, but it sounds pretty good. Pistachio and oud, and then benzoin and patchouli. We're going to see. What would you guys think? Like, if they had to twist something based on these notes, what do I think of? I think of the Kayali fragrance, but I doubt they would do that. I mean, poor girl. Like, that shit has just been absolutely decimated in that department. And they're not even that expensive. They're not even that expensive. What are they, like 130 bucks? I mean, it's still a good fragrance. And there are some inspos that do it differently, I suppose. Moving into the next one is Starry Nights. And I think that's like kind of their Baccarat twist, if I'm not mistaken. Top notes of bergamot, lemon, and apple. So it seems like it's going to have more of a citrus and crisp nature to it. Sounds interesting from the top, if it carries on the original DNA. Patchouli and rose. And then in the base, we have amber, musk, and woody notes. Starry Nights is actually pretty good. I personally love Crazy in Love. I think that is one of the best saffron and rose fragrances. But Starry Nights, this one intense, we'll see. I'm probably gonna pick both of these up, honestly. If you like saffron and rose, Crazy in Love. I think it's unisex, leaning femme, but it's a really good fragrance. Tom Ford's also releasing two fragrances, that Taormina Orange, and then Fig Erotic, but most of you guys don't even care anymore. Let me know how you feel about Tom Ford fragrances in the comment section, because they're just super expensive. And now to the bread and butter, and this actually sounds really interesting. This is Torino 25, looks like that. We've got saffron, rhubarb, ginger, and grapefruit. You guys, that combination sounds extremely lively and effervescent. In the mid, there's leather and juniper, good to kind of settle it down, except the juniper also acts as something that's just gonna like stab you in the nose. And that's the best way I could describe these. These are very effervescent and sometimes sharp style of aroma chemicals. And then in the base, there's suede. So what this looks like is going to be, I hope the rhubarb isn't too strong because it can go vegetal, but it can be something that has like the texture of, think of fragrances like Bois Imperial by Essential Parfums, think of something like Castley by PDM, or even something like Baby Cat, right? More so specifically towards like Castley. Castley has like a freshness, it doesn't have vegetal, but it also has like that carbonated peppery suede vibe, which this one seems like it might be. Instead of spicy though, it seems like it might be aromatic. So I would imagine that it's gonna go in that direction. Regardless of the facts, it looks like a pretty good combination, so we'll see. And lastly, the rosé fragrance, the Louis. I think both of them were inspired by some kind of drink, and maybe that's why I don't like it, because it's haram to begin with anyway, so it's just ass anyway. Top is blackcurrant, pear, and raspberry. Okay, let's see. It's a weird combination. In the mid, caramel, geranium, plum, and rose. I'm starting to like migraine just talking about it. And in the base, patchouli, vanilla, cedarwood, musk, and sandalwood. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm not even interested to even pick this shit up. I mean, even the bottle looks like old school. So I mean, 1722. I doubt this is gonna. Should I get it? You guys tell me. I probably should get it to tell you guys whether or not it's ass. I spent 400 bucks on that. Fuck it. Taking one for the team. I'm gonna grab it. And that's pretty much it. Ambre Levant, there is no notes for this fragrance, but that's what it looks like. And I'm assuming it's going to just jump on the hype trend of amber fragrances. I mean, I think they're due for one. I don't really think that they have a solid amber fragrance. I'm curious to see how they do theirs, because they have captives. They have a pretty unique scent profile. As soon as it's available, I will be grabbing that. For the last couple, like Louis, I haven't really been grabbing them. Overpriced as they got overhyped as shit. I mean, I'm not innocent. There are still some fragrances that are really good. I mean, I'm not innocent. I know I hyped some of them up, but for the price, it's just, it makes it so hard. And it's like, even if money's not an issue, it's just like, I'm gonna be grabbing this one. Yeah. I don't know, you guys tell me. Do you feel like the hype for Louis fragrances has calmed down, or is this still real? Love you guys, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.